Hello, I am back. Been a long time since you see my face, but today I'm gonna do something a little bit different than normal. Normally I do what they call reaction video to trailers, but today I got a subject I really want to talk about. Something that's dear to me, and I heard the rumors about it, and I'm very excited. And that's Warner Brothers is up for sale, and there's rumors that Netflix might purchase. If that is the case, I am subscribing to Netflix right now because Netflix even put up a little teaser that said who would win. And it had a picture of Black Adam, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Henry Cavill's Man of Steel. And this is by Netflix. Also, at the same time, Zack Snyder actually put up a teaser post, a few actually, one that says, "This is Superman." And it showed Henry Cavill in black and white, his normal scheme of colors like he likes to do. And then he posted an old picture of Batman in the Batfleck suit. Yeah, Batfleck. The guy who said he's done playing Batman unless, if you guys remember, he said unless Zack Snyder does it. There's a lot of stuff popping up left and right. And what coincidence, Warner Brothers is on sale. Netflix might purchase. They put a little teaser. Zack Snyder put a teaser, and I believe he did the one with Batman, Superman, and Deathstroke. And remember, at the end of Batman v Superman, he set up Deathstroke meeting with Luthor. There's way more storyline to that Justice League. He set that up at the end of that as well. It's a cutscene with the Joker, and Deathstroke, and supposedly in that timeline, because he was doing a tiny little bit of a verse as well, multiverse. On that timeline, at the end of that, Superman, I think, was supposedly bad. And there was a vision by Batfleck, remember? And Superman was pretty much evil. Now, we saw him turn on them when he's on his return. I'm not going to tell you the whole movie. And he was a little bit evil there. But I think that shows what was to come later on. But I hope we are able to get the Snyderverse reinstated. I hope, oof, it's a little toasty. I hope that, I hope all that goes through. I'm so ecstatic. I'm so excited to the point where I had to do latest news as far as this subject. Now, nothing on Guns Universe. If that's what you like, go there. I am a Snyder Universe fan. We're all adults now. We've grown up. You know, this is our universe. If you want to see all the cutesy stuff, for the kids, have the kids watch the cartoons. There's a lot of DC Universe cartoons out there. That's for them. This is for me. And they even play it down with the Snyderverse. Because Batman, especially Frank Miller, The Dark Knight, he was not a nice person. He was way grittier, like the Batman. And that's playing it down some. So, anyway, back on subject, I will be very excited if they reinstated it. Netflix bought Warner Brothers, took the DC universe. That's still tucked over there to the side for whoever likes that. Whoever likes that corn sweat Superman. Nothing on anybody. Nothing negative at all. Those were very, very good. Good acting. That's his direction. That's how he wanted to make Superman vulnerable. I don't think Superman, the Man of Steel, it says it in his name, the Man of Steel, should be getting beat up by everybody. Where on the Snyderverse, his vulnerability was his emotions. Not that he wasn't strong still and all that. He didn't do a Peter Parker and lose his powers because of, he was still Superman. And I could see Doomsday keeping up with him because that was the blood of a Krypton, you know? And Superman can also go to the sun and get more powerful by pulling in the rays of our dwarf sun that gives him strength, a red star. So those are storylines we're used to. I don't know. Like I said, nothing on James Gunn and his universe. That will still be there. But I don't know if they're going to keep pushing it. I do know Peacemaker, I think, did the last season or the last episode, and Gunn did say through Peacemaker he's going to show all his other moves that are coming, and they didn't show any tie-ins, not at all. The show just ended, so I don't know if that's a sign right there. But I'm very excited. Hopefully these rumors are true. Hopefully everything comes to fruition. Netflix is putting out teasers. Snyder's putting out teasers, and Snyder has a good relationship with Netflix, Rebel Moon, and other shows that he's done with them. But I'm not saying they're the best. And all you're saying Snyderverse is perfect. It's just my cup of tea. It's darker, gringier, and I want that. I want my superheroes to look more realistic. How they will pan out if they were in the real world. And you know Snyder. He always has something up his sleeve. He's very patient, just like when he got the Snyderverse out. And that's what we need to do right now. Everybody band together. Everybody, in a positive way, push for this to happen. If there's any petitions out there, go ahead and sign up for them. Let's get this pushed, because we did it once, we could do it again. Because the Snyderverse wasn't going to happen with his vision. It was going to be with Josh's vision after they let him go. But because we push and we push and we push, all of it came together and we got these episodes of the Snyderverse's Justice League. Yes, like I said, it's not perfect. They could have did a Cyborg movie first. They could have did a Flash movie first. They ended up doing a Flash movie afterwards, but it was a little too late because Snyder was gone and it wasn't his vision. Replaced Superman with Supergirl. But anyway, if you want to watch that, you can. It wasn't the best, but I think that should have came first, along with Cyborg, because we already had a Wonder Woman and we had a Batman v Superman. We don't need another Batman movie because we know his origin in and out. So I think that was perfect on how he did that. But if this is all true, I am so ecstatic. I can't wait. Sign up for any petition that you can and get this pushed, because I'm telling you, I don't have Netflix, but if this happens, I'm signing up to Netflix. You know, I have HBO, so I can watch all the DC movies. But it's so funny, I stopped right there at Justice League. I try to watch all Snyder's stuff that was all in that world, and then I'm left hanging. It's not complete, but hopefully we have a chance now to complete it. So Netflix, please, 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 please push the Snyderverse. Snyder, get everybody back. Everybody said if you did it, they will come back. Only if you did it. And I know you have something up your sleeve. I know you got old footage. You do that all the time. Let's make this happen, everybody. Well, I'm here. I'm ecstatic. I hope these rumors are true. And you got me doing a news video instead of a reaction video. But technically, I am really reacting to all the posts and stuff that are coming out lately. So, without further ado, you know my saying. Please like and subscribe. If you leave comments, please keep it positive. If you don't like the Snyderverse, I don't need any negativity. Just go somewhere where they have one of those post boards where you could do the negativity there. But I want nothing but positivity here. This is just my thoughts, my feelings, and that's why I came on here to share it with you all. But as usual, like and subscribe. You know, it helps out. And then keep the comments positive. If you like Gunn's universe, go somewhere where they're doing gun stuff. But over here, Zack Snyder, positive comments. I'd love to hear what you all have to say about it. I'm ecstatic. I'm excited. And until next time, you know how I do. I'm out.